I know you feel like you just can't win, but you're trying. It's hard to keep on keeping on. You're being pushed around. Don't even know which way is up. You just keep spinning down, around, down. Every storm runs out of rain, just like every dark night turns into day. Every heartache runs away, just like every storm runs out of rain. So hold your head up and tell yourself that there's something more. Walk out that door. Go find a new rose. Don't be afraid of the song. Hey, it's that time again. Good evening, amiable listeners. It's that time again on Saturday. Yes, the first Saturday in the month of October. I still tell people I greeted yesterday was Happy Birthday Nigeria. We are still in that mood. Happy Birthday Nigeria. Yes, as silence has remained a veil on widowhood, our time has come for us to cut the cord so as to unveil the wood. It takes a voice to gather voices that make this change. This is a widow's window, Nigeria first family talk show with widows, where we talk about everything about widowhood inside out. I remain Stella David Moyem, anchoring for Lady Hope. Yes, we are broadcasting live from WFM 91.7 Women's Radio. And also we are streaming live on Facebook. Yes, we are streaming live on Facebook, WFM 91.7 Facebook, and also on Almana Hope Facebook page. Yes. I want us to. I heard there's a question I want to ask. How did we celebrate our independence yesterday? Widows out there, I know yesterday some people's business were not closed. Like for us in the Amana Hope Foundation, we had our movie club. Yes, some of us went to watch movies courtesy of Amana Hope Foundation. Yes, we still haven't have another time we did for people in the island. Yes, we are getting better and we are living our lives in joy and by the grace of God with fulfillment. Yes, yesterday was Nigeria's independence, and we just looked at it and said, okay, let's talk about financial independence. You know, after a loss, before I continue, please we want you to join your voices on our telephone lines 07000 We'll pick your calls here in the studio, and we could also read your comments from Facebook on WFM 91.7 Women's Radio Facebook, and also Almana Hope Facebook page. We're talking about yesterday was Nigeria's 61st independence. Today we want to talk about financial independence in widowhood. Why are we picking that topic? Hmm. You know, immediately the man dies. Okay, let me talk in the aspect of the widow. Immediately the man dies. Hmm? What happens? Most of us cry. Most of us cry. Most of us cry when the widows cry. We don't cry apart from the fact we have suffered the loss. We just look into the future and like, how will I survive? And I will tell you, though some widows have inheritance that can keep them going, but the truth is that if the person is not financially intelligent, things will go wrong. And that is the truth. And it has happened to many, many widows that had this inheritance with them. So for most of us that don't have much, what happens? We start thinking. Like, I remember one of the time I said, how would these boys go to school? How would this be? How would that be? How would that? I was just talking about finances because I know what was in the purse. I know what was left for me, and I have to think out a way to grow it. See, also want you to join your voices on 07000 917. So yes, we have a story. There is this particular widow. Her name is Gladys Ezinne. And we want to talk about her today. We want to talk about her today. You see, when we look at some widows, we take them as role model. I will tell widows out there, we have all been there. We have all been there. And the tears, most especially, is more of how do I survive? How can I keep going? How can this money with me grow? How can I pay bills by myself? How can I take financial decisions? So we're talking about financial independency. And from the story we read about Gladys Ezine, after a loss, we just want to use her as a model. She went into her passion. And when you read her story on Facebook, her story is on the Amana Hope Foundation. When you read her story on Facebook, you find out that she herself turned herself to a model. She's into clothing and things like that somewhere in Port Harcourt, and she's doing fine. And people are so much thumbs up for her. So I want to encourage us widows out there. Yes, yes. So those that are newly widowed, please, please, please. I don't know your own style, but I will tell you from experience, even till now. Let me tell you a personal story. I met guys I meet in this journey were like, okay, what are your plans? What do you want to do? I'll just tell them my focus is how to be financially independent and stable. Because when you are financially independent, you tend to be more relaxed. You tend to be more focused. At some stage you want a companion, but for me, Stella, I think more of financially independent. Not that I'm looking for one Dangote or one or $10, but myself personally, Stella, stand as an independent woman financially and in every way, God helping me. That is what I want to encourage women today. Please, we want you to join us on this particular subject, financial independence in widowhood, on 07000 Also, we're streaming live from WFM 91.7, our Facebook page. Let's read your comment. Lady Hope will join us in the course of the discourse. Yes, financial independent. You know, I read a story online, and the lady said after 5 years, when she has gone through the stages of grief, that is the stages of stage one. In widow they have stage one, stage two, stage three. Basically, people like us were on stage three. The feeling is there, the pain is like ever, but what you have to move forward, you have to move on. And she said she told herself after 5 years of being in the hood, she said she just told herself, I'm much more than a widow. I'm a thriving, independent woman. So widows out there, yes, as I will always say, the pain is there as ever. But just remove your face and look at how you are going to be financially independent. Many of us, many widows, will do anything, anything to put food on their table. But how long? Yes, we have a caller on the line. Hello, good evening. Hey, lady. Oh, I've been expecting you. Good evening, ma'am. Mm, 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 seriously? Mm, 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 Hmm. Yeah. It's more expensive. Oh, very true. Yeah. Hmm. Yes. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. No, that exactly. Hmm. Everything. Okay. Thank you, Lady. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, as we all know that widows are more distressed by economic issues. I will tell you the truth from experience. Everybody knows that. Even generally, everybody is distressed. Not to talk of widows at this time. So for widows out there, I want to tell you, think of a way to be financially independent and let consistency and determination be your focus. We have all been there. I've delved into different types of business, the ones I have passions for, the ones that I need to survive at that particular time, till God opened the way for me. And from personal experience, I found out at those times, because mine is like 5 years now, I found out that sometimes I just gave myself to learning. So videos are the one of the ways for you to be financially independent. Give yourself to learning. Attend, even if it's don't take it for granted. Free webinars, free financial talk, free skill acquisition. I tell you, we need it. No knowledge is lost at any point in time, because the truth is that in this world, in this situation, this economic situation, everybody is looking for everybody. Everybody is looking for money. And for example, somebody will come and say, Stella, we are show me business. I was like, me show you business? In my mind though, when me I'm looking for business, that is how it is. So everybody, so look for your own niche. Look for a place to just, even if you don't have knowledge about it, just go into it if you have passion for it, and be consistent, be determined, be focused. See, the truth is that like this, like Ezine story as you had from Lady Hope, even on Facebook, she put it. They took everything from her. She's one of those that started from ground zero after her loss, and a young woman at that. So imagine the vulnerability one like that she's going to go through when she goes around. We always talk about this entitlement mentality, going around begging, asking, and as Lady Hope will say, God will not God will not bless the arms of your hands. It will bless the works of your hands. You see people coming into a private chat and say, my child has not eaten for so and so days, and what can you do, this that. Yes, it's allowed, speak your mind. But when we ask the question, what have you been doing for so time, what do you intend to do, they have nothing to say. They just believe that, oh, everybody should help me. No, widows out there, please, we don't need that. Because like this question that was asked on Facebook said, no, not a question, a statement. It said widows will do anything to feed their children, and that is true. But let's not descend so low to doing things that are not worthy, that are not dignified, to want to feed our children. That is why we're talking about financial independence. It may not come in the billions you want. It may not come, but little by little, as time goes on, as you are building on that, you are leaving a legacy with dignity, and with it, even yourself, you have this fulfillment in you that by God's grace, I'm standing as a thriving woman, even in this situation. Yes, yes, widows are there. Please let's join our voices on 07000 And yes, you have a comment. Okay, it said learning, improving yourself. See, most of us, when I even have opportunity to talk to women, I have, from experience, I've come to realize that most of us in our culture, in this our climb, we tend to leave our responsibility to our men. And those people that stand and say, "Oh, I want to face my career," they say this one is not submissive. Please, ladies out there, have something doing. Anything can happen at any time, because the truth is that if you don't have that financial power, you don't even have a say anywhere, even in the world as a whole. And you find yourself exposed to things you are not supposed to be exposed to, things you are supposed to say no just because of money. How much money? One money, dignity is lost, lives are lost, respect is lost. No, no, no. That's why we are bringing it to you this evening on the widow's window. Financial independence. Start small, work on yourself, do personal development. I got like 12 ways to gain financial freedom. I got for 12 ways. One, he said, commit to living within your means. Yes, that one, Lady Hope has preached that, and from experience, you live within your your means. As you said, every five the fingers are different, so please live within your means. Look for cheaper. I personally know how to do things like that. I want to look good, but I will not go and buy something that is above my means. So I'll go Google for cheap homemade things and be consistent, and before I know, I get what I want. Also, because you should be aware of your current financial situation. If you are aware of your financial situation and you have that mindset of that, I want to live with him, and you won't be overspending. You won't spend on impulse. You won't invest on things you are not supposed to invest on. The next one says, open the right account. Then monitor your track your spending. Trim your budget. Trim your budget. When I saw that, I was like, okay, everybody knows how it is now. If a couple, if you are using I want to take an example. If the whole house were eating 10 cups of gari before, and you know gari is expensive, reduce it. Don't say because it must be like that. Times have changed. Even elsewise, there's some things you don't even eat again. There's some things you don't look at. There's some times you don't even want to eat again. So there are so many things to do to become financially independent. And another thing, financial intelligence. That's why we are bringing up this topic. Track your spending, trim your budgets, invest for the future. Be very, very proactive. Be very, very proactive. Oh, these children are resuming in 3 months' time. Okay, I've paid these fees. How do I save for the next 3 fees? Because the truth is that, as I always tell myself, oh, Stella, you need 20 naira. But you should be able to have 15 naira, so that when you call anybody for 5 naira, they know she has tried. But not that you are working on zero, everything zero, and you are putting your hands out. Nobody will respect you. When they see your call, they'll miss your call. Please, 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 widows out there, I beg you. I beg you. This is the time to be financially independent for your dignity, for the future, and for you to stand as a woman. I've seen widows that their children are beating ants on their chest that my mother stood. I want that to be my testimony. And one of the ways to stand is to be what? Financially independent, not at the beck and call of one man because he's giving you money. No, no, no. So what we have seen today is more of, God will bless the works of your hands. No entitlement mentality. Stand as a striving woman in this time. Okay, we are talking. What type of business can I do? What type of passion do you have out there? Can you come down and know the type of person, what drives you? What drives you? Like I always say, I'm more of a service person than a product person. And let integrity be your watchword. But the most important thing, I will always tell everybody or any widow, one source of income can never be enough in these times. What do? What do you do? Get knowledge, get a skill. Get knowledge, start from the scratch. I'll give it up to so many widows that I know. Some that were graduates when their husband was alive, they were not doing it. They went into sewing. Now they are what? doing it well. Look at Ezine, that what we talked, Gina, we talked about. I think Gina Ezine, Gladys Ezine. Look at what we talked about. She just went into fabrics. Now she's even modeling herself. Even with the modeling on herself, you find out that she's happy doing it. One, it gives her joy. The money is coming. She's an influencer in that particular sector, and I could tell you that she's being fulfilled. There and there, you see good men say, ah, this one no won't be a burden. If she wants to marry, it's going to be easier for her. Please, I beg you, widows out there, it's time to be financially independent. There are so many things to do. Thank God our society does not tell you that, oh, bring this tax before you do that. Do bring this before you do that. Even selling pure water, even being doing a drop shipping. I've had opportunity to go with that, the life type of business I'm doing, or type of job I'm doing. I have seen people, this buying and selling at whatever level can fetch you money, at the level of drop shipping, at the level of retailing, at the level of wholesales. Just know your market, just have knowledge, and let there be consistency. Carve a niche for yourself in wherever you find yourself, even if it's the fashion category, if it's the electronics, whatever category you find yourself. Carve a niche, just start. I'm a person, I'm so excited because I've gone through it. I've done some, it's failed, I'll go to another one. Don't stop, don't, just keep trying your hands on things. And please be wise when you want to invest. If they know, if people know you have money, they will bring different type of things to your mind. Oh, you can buy cars and just fill it and go and sell it. It's easier said than done. Please, when you want to invest, please have a thorough knowledge of what, and seek financial advice, seek expert advice. It's time to get financially independent, because one uncle there, it too is facing problems. So there is no need to have this entitlement mentality. Ah, yes, my uncle has one money. This one promised me that. My sister, wipe that off. In these times, even the rich also cry. I am telling you, the rich also cry. So you that you will not cry, let us be financially independent. Okay. Now, how to be okay, Lady Obj, okay, she's trying to list it out. How to be financially commit to living within your means, track your budget, open the right account, stream your spending, and be proactive. I've said that. I was trying to explain that when I just deviated. Oh, my children's school fees are this. So and so months they are going to resume. Okay, how do I get the school fees? Am I going to be saving for it? Am I going to take a loan for it? What processes am I going to? Please, let's just be financially intelligent. Let's be aware, so I will not go and make mistakes with our little finances. For those widows that have lost a lot, yes, I think it's still Lady Hope. Hello, Lady Hope. Okay. Hmm. It's part of it. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Time. Yes. Mm-hmm. That's placing priority. So, hmm. Madam Boutique. Yes. Yeah. Hmm. You can imagine. Hmm. Ah, yeah. Exactly. 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 Practical example. Very true. Very true. Very true. Thank you, Lady Hope. Thank you so much. Yes, for those of us that are saying Christmas is coming, yes, Christmas will always come, meet us in good health. Thank God it's everybody that this Christmas is coming is going to affect or whatever. But the truth, widows out there, I want you to see yourself as a striving woman more than a widow. I want you to see yourself as I will work and God will bless the work of my hand. I want you to see yourself as anything I lay my hands to do, I will prosper. But if you do nothing, nothing will happen. As Lady Hope has said, having so much money does not guarantee you financial independence. The issue there is management. If you, I have a friend now, 70 million just went like that. Even at least, even if you say, okay, it's a man that took it from her, if she was financially independent, I'll tell you, investment that would have come from that particular money would have doubled that money maybe in 2 years. So the issue there is not the amount of money. It's how you're going to manage the 10 cover. It's how you're going to manage the 100,000. It's how you're going to manage the 1 million. That is what makes your financial independence. And what do we need most? Basically, do what you need is what you need, not what you want. Those of us that will go because we want to join a circle of friends and get this particular clothes that you cannot afford ordinary, that you do tear your pocket because, oh, no, 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 please, please, let's stop all those. We don't need that. At this time, live your life for who you are. Commit to your means, commit to the level you are, commit to living within your means. And because you know your financial situation, be proactive. What is your focus? For me, for every widow out there, okay, I can't say for every widow out there, for 90% of widow out there, they are children. But you don't have to uh, 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 do more than you can do. Please, I beg you. Please, I beg you, widows. It's time for financial independence. God will not bless the harms of your the harms of of your hands. It will bless the works of your hands. Get good advice. Seek for knowledge. Go for trainings. And then for 2 years, I was going for different trainings, gathering certificates. Some are relevant, some are not relevant to me now. But the fact is that I have knowledge of it. If you come and ask me anything on health, on herbal, on anything, I will tell you because I went for the training. Also, I can even sell such knowledge. So I want to beg you out there, it's still our independence month. We need our financial freedom. Widows out there, please, please, please tell yourself, I'm a thriving, independent woman. God bless us, even as we enjoy the rest of the weekend. Thank you, and enjoy your day. Let me help you know